Good morning, everyone. This is Melanie Lightbeam, and it is Saturday, January 2nd, 2021. Ooh, gotta get used to saying 2021 or putting 21 at the end, because I know I'm the type that'll keep writing 20, 20, 20. So it is 2021, January 2nd. Start of a new year, new beginning, and lots of new things that I plan on doing with my business. Ugh, got a lot to do. I got to do my taxes, got to do my quarterly taxes, my yearly taxes, and I need to get this office in order. That's my plan. Is that all going to happen today? Nope, because guess what? I'm still in pain. Even after I had a half a bottle of Moscato last night. Yes, I was at Donna Flippin' Frozen's auction. We were having a good time. We were having a lot of fun. I was drinking my wine. Yes. But it still doesn't help. My back is killing me. My husband basically said, "Wrap up your packages, do what you have to do, and then come back home and just take the weekend off." I feel like I've been taking the past 2 weeks off. But maybe he's right. It's a holiday weekend. I could bring some stuff back at home and list some stuff there. We'll see. So first thing, before I get to what's sold on eBay, I want to do a special shout out because last night after Donna's auction, oh my God, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. Okay, let me give you backstory. Bargain Effect, Tommy 2.0. On his channel, he is doing a special Masked Singer Competition. And this started last month where he was asking for submissions for song clips. And I'll tell you, I know a couple of people who submitted work, and I'm very proud of my friends and stuff like that. So I was there for support, watching the show, listening to everybody. There's only 7 contestants. That's it. So out of everybody that we was talking to and this and that, only 7 people turned out and actually submitted songs. I have to say I had so much fun. Maybe it was the alcohol, maybe it wasn't. But between the rapper, the singer, the opera singer, there was a country music, there was really good ballads mixed in there. I have to say I am so impressed. In fact, one singer, oh, I want to go to church. Take me to church on that one because she was singing amazing, yeah, amazing Grace. I had to think about that. Like, what was she singing? So I want to give a special shout out to the participants because you all did amazing. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, check out the Bargain Effects channel. It's the Masked Singer. Last night was show number 1. So they had all 7 contestants, and then there's a link that you could vote who you think should be voted off. They're not doing who is the best singer. They're they're spotlighting who you should vote off, simply because there's a fear that there would be too much of a tie if everybody voted for the best singer. If that makes sense. Well, whatever. But I thought it was a great show, and I loved it. I laughed, had a good time, and of course, more wine. All right, so what was sold? Yesterday was an okay day. I'm still looking for that book. I know I have that book because it's probably in one of the boxes that I just reboxed. So after I get these together and after I clean up a little, I'm gonna look for that book because I did sell a book. It was a Bible that went out. But what I sold was just movies last night. That's okay because I love movies and they're a nice store filler. Sometimes they don't make much for me, but the fact that I keep consistently selling them is a good. First movie, Angel Heart. Absolutely love this movie, and I told you I had a bunch of copies of these. It is the Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro, Lisa Bonet. Very good movie. The only thing I have to say about movies like these is the fact that this was in the 80s, and when you watch an 80s film compared to the films now, it just the older quality of it, the references, like you, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, okay, if you're watching a film of the 50s, a black and white, you know that, okay, those films are old. But when you're watching a film like this, it's the little things that realize how fast technology has advanced. Like, for example, they don't use cell phones. Whenever they make a phone call, they have to run to a phone booth. You know what I mean? It's weird stuff like that. Other than that, great movie. Then I have, this is Attenburger in Paradise. I said burger. Attenborough. Attenborough in Paradise. This is Sir David Attenborough. He does the BBC English type voiceovers where he does a lot of narration. This is one of his compendium of his travels around the world. So it's from the 1996 portion of Natural World Television. So basically, it's the funny monologues that he does, the narrations to watching animal shows. That one I sold for $6.99. Then we have Animal Kingdom. And Animal Kingdom also sold for $6.99. I have, this one's funny, Eating Out Part 2, the first gay American sequel. I have to say, sex, risque, burlesque, uh, LGBT type movies, they sell. So if you be on the lookout for those type of movies, they will sell. This sold for $8. And here's the thing. Imagine if I actually had the cases. I mean, when I say I'm proud of myself, I sold this for 5, 8. You're probably saying that's nothing. These are movies without the cases, and they're still selling. I guarantee if I had this movie in a case, probably will sell for $20. But I'm taking off the huge amount because the fact is, people want the cases. All right, so this one is Bedways. It is a provocative sexual drama about love and sex from Germany. So that alone, remember I told you, risque films. This one sold for $13.59. And I do have a couple more of these, which is nice. And I guess that's why I like doing the DVDs, because a lot of my DVDs, it's one listing, but I can have 4 or 5 copies of that listings. So in a sense, it is a replenishable. I will say this, that is the key to your business, is instead of getting these one-off items, which, yeah, I mean, most of my stuff are one-off items. But if you can find a product that you have multiple copies of or multiple items. I mean, it doesn't have to be DVDs, but even going to the store when you do retail arbitrage, if you could get something that's really cheap and have multiple copies of it, so this way, as one sells, there's another. That's the secret on how to expand your business. And that's something I'm going to really, really try working on this year, is if I can get those products in larger quantities. Other than that, so that was all that's sold. I have some wrapping to do. And I have some auction wrapping to do because I sold a few items in the auction. And I guess that's it. It's still cold in here. I'm having some weird trouble with the heating system, and I'm not happy. What ends up happening is, for some reason, at night, the heating system just shuts down completely. So it's not heating up my office at all. When I come in the morning, I literally have to play with all the knobs, and then all of a sudden it comes back on. So because it's so cold outside, it's cold coming in here. Um, I had um, I had a heat guy come in twice already, and it looks like he's saying, yeah, there's a problem, but he can't put his finger on the problem. And because of the holiday weekend, he didn't have the parts and blah, blah, blah. But I am going to contact him and say, nope, it is not going on again. No fun. All right, so everyone, it is Saturday. Check out Bargain Effects Masked Singer Competition. As always, we do Donna's Flippin' Frozen's auction on Tuesdays and Fridays. And then on Thursdays, I do Angie's Real Housewife auctions. So definitely check them out. They're great auctions. You get some great products at a reasonable price. And I guess that's it. Take care. Have a great weekend, everyone.